Let's have the game of the necklace, Jamie. I'm going to be a little child now playing a game. My mother has a necklace. She's a great big woman, so the necklace is quite large. And I like it very much, and I can put it over the chair. I can put it all around. It bends and drapes over all kinds of things. It's wonderful. But I want to know, I keep playing with it, and I find that this is not changing its length. The sticks are not changing, nor are they bending.
Yes.
It's only between them they're bending. These angles where everything goes on. Whatever is making it flexible is to do with these things. So a child, I want to get rid of these sticks, but they're not doing anything about giving my necklace. I want to know why it does what it does. I'm going to get rid of everything So the child begins to reduce things that way.
Yes.
You find they're continually tearing things apart, throwing away parts, and trying to find out what is really worthwhile. So I'm now down to my necklace getting a little smaller, but still very flexible. I need Jamie maybe stand near me because these things are misbehaving a little. So here's my necklace, and I'm going to take out maybe take out two this time, getting a bit sort of slow. So I'm down to 4 of them. And it's a necklace that has a V in front and a V down my back. And folds up like that. Incidentally, this is what the teacher told me about the square, you remember? The only reason it did that is because the blackboard held it in shape. And she never recognized the blackboard, remember? Now, anyway, this is like this, so I'm going to take out one more. Leave on that. So I'm down to 3. And for the first time, it doesn't drape. It's holding a shape. It holds a shape! I guess it holds a shape. Boy, I can get my head through it and everything. It has a hole in it, and it holds its shape. Then I discovered I can't have a polygon of less than 3 sides. So suddenly, no longer, I can't put my head through it anymore.
Yes.
So this is the minimum polygon. A little child has found minimum polygon. The last case of polygon is the only one that holds the shape.
Uh-huh.
So you got a cube there, Jamie?
Yeah.
I'm going to hold on to this because I like it so much. When I went to school, they taught me then everything was made out of cubes. Teach architecture, that, so. This is mine, this one I want. Now I want to have something that I can get inside. Children love to get inside and outside of things, to go back in the womb, get inside the bed and outside. So I want to have a minimum something I can get inside and outside.
Yes.
Now, I'm a child, and I got 2 triangles here. I like my triangles so much, I got 2 of them. And I find that there's 2 triangles. I'm going to put this one together with that one. I got to break it open at some point. So I'm going to be very consistent. I call this male, and this is female. An angle is female, this is male. Male to female. I'm going to have male to female, male, female. I'd have another male to female. Another male, another female. I put 2 triangles together. I got 4 triangles. Boy, that's great. I can get inside of it. Wonderful.
Yes. So that's 4 out of 2.
So this is synergy.
Yes.
What was actually rather there was an angle and they're complementing one another.
What do you mean by complement, Bucky?
Well, I opened it up.
Yes.
And it really was open. It needed stabilizing. So these stabilize one another.
Got it.
And right now here is the minimum inside and outside. 4 points.
Minimum solid?
Minimum system.
Minimum system.
No solids about it at all. It's a
Okay.
Minimum system is the minimum something.
Okay, I got it, yes.
Minimum something.
Yes, yes.
And something I can point to, and it has insideness and outsideness, and it consists entirely of triangles. So it's a minimum system in the universe, and only a triangle holds its shape.
And only...
And I want to have a word, I want to define structure.
Yes.
I found that engineering has no definition of structure, nor does physics. By structure, I mean a complex of events which interact with one another to produce a stable pattern.
Okay.
I have 3 independent edges and 3 independent flexible corners, and they interact with one another. They have the triangle back, Jamie. They are interacting in these 6 parts interacting with one another to produce a stable pattern.
So that's a structure.
Yeah. This is structure. Triangle is structure. Structure is triangle. Now, how and why does it do what it does? Remember the principle of leverage.
Yes.
Okay? Every pair of scissors is a pair of 2 levers with a common fulcrum. And the longer the handles, the more powerful the shears, right? So what we have here is this is a tension fulcrum, as Galileo showed you could use.
That's a tension fulcrum?
Fulcrum.
Yes.
And this is a pair of levers.
Yes.
Because if I open this up here, then I can take the 2 and they simply go like that.
Yes.
The third side then is a push-pull member, which with minimum effort, by taking hold of the ends of the levers, stabilizes the opposite angle.
Yes.
Each one of these stabilizes the opposite angle with minimum effort. Nature does always say minimum effort.
Bucky, once more, between the 2 levers, what is this member called?
I call it a push-pull member.
Push-pull member, fine.
Because all structures have both push and pull. And
these are tension fulcrums?
That's the tension fulcrum, right?
Got it.
So now we see these 6 parts interacting to produce a stable pattern.
That's minimum structure.
Right. So this is a minimum system and consists of 4 minimum structures. Therefore, it's a minimum structural system in the universe. Boy, that ought to be something pretty important.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Bucky, it should be. It should be something pretty important because of the universal rule about nature works with the greatest economy.
Yeah.
So if you've come to the minimum structure and the minimum system, you are now talking about the way nature works. That's what would make it something pretty important, yes?
So important that it is all there is. Anything that we can point to. Yeah. And I should have the...
I wanted to share an experience, a realization I had about triangles, because I don't think people really get it, that everything that is out here in physical reality that has shape and exists in time exists by the fact of its triangle.
That's right. Anything you say, I recognize that. The recognition is because there's some pattern stability. And you can't have any pattern stability except by virtue of triangles. So anything you say, I recognize as pattern, it goes back to triangle.